Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Office Lovers. We are on Mahiro Kunizu's route on Chapter 3, Fake Love. In the last episode, we seem to have been kidnapped. We were grabbed from behind as we were tailing Mahiro and thrown into a dark room. What kind of fate awaits us? Let us see. You can just sit back, relax, and let me read you a story. Moments after I took a single step onto the floor, I found myself captured in a hotel room. The grip over my mouth released, and I opened my eyes. Mahiro?
Did I surprise you?
He laughed like he just pulled off a prank.
Rather, I'm the one who should be surprised.
What? Why?
You were following me, right?
What should I do? I couldn't just tell him I thought he was a spy, so I was following him.
That makes me happy. It shows how much you care about me.
Huh? How is that even part of this?
You were worried about me, so you followed me.
Yeah, but I followed him for an entirely different reason than he thought.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
What? What are you talking? Before I could finish, he pushed me onto the bed. That was not an invitation! You already know we can't.
You said you couldn't do it in the office, but this is a hotel.
Weren't you supposed to meet someone here? Where did they see us? It would be worse for him to be seen with me, probably. Not that I wanted to be seen either.
I was going to, but not here. I bailed on them, so don't worry.
You bailed? Why?
Because you're more important to me.
What's that supposed to mean?
You finally showed some interest in me. I can't just ignore your effort.
He stroked my cheek and stared at me with dazzling eyes.
I'm so happy. You were jealous over me.
Huh? Jealous?
That's why you followed me. You don't have to hide it. I wasn't cheating on you.
He completely misunderstood me. No, I'm not
You're so cute when you're jealous. Don't be ashamed. I was jealous too. What were you talking about with that guy?
Mahiro was jealous. He glared his eyes as if blaming me for something. Who? I don't even know who he was talking about. Besides, I haven't done anything to be jealous of. I was talking to Ken.
Kentaro? Is he your old boyfriend or something?
No, you've got it wrong. He was just asking me some questions about work. Although, he is a former classmate, isn't he?
Are you sure that's all it was?
His face was scary. I hadn't seen him like this before. I'm telling you, that's it.
How about I ask your body to see if you're telling the truth?
I never would have thought Mahiro would be... I thought Mahiro was more innocent. I didn't think he would be quite this perverted. What does that have? He held me down so I couldn't escape and pushed his hand inside my clothes. You idiot! Where do you... Ow! He wiggled his finger, shooting a dull pain throughout my body.
Sorry.
He pulled his hand away when I scowled at him.
I guess there was nothing between you two after all.
If you'd listened to me, I already told you that.
What about me? What if there was something between us instead?
At a loss for words, I closed my mouth.
You can't deny it. I love you. I've loved you for a long time.
What do you mean a long time? We haven't even known each other for a long time.
If you don't want to be with me, then you're free to leave. But if you stay, you're mine.
He gently brushed my bangs aside to kiss my forehead. Will you even let me leave? You got me pinned down right now. His eyes looked deep into mine, as if reading my thoughts. He leaned in to kiss me. Our lips touched. I could have left if I wanted to. He gave me the choice. That's why I can't blame him for kissing me. We kissed over and over, sparing not even a moment for breath, our tongues twisted together. Wait, too much. He took my clothes off piece by piece, without even losing a beat. As he worked my clothes off, I began helping him tear them off my body. His lips continued to attack me.
So soft.
No, not there.
Your clothes must hide it. You're bigger than I thought.
Oh, that's not something to say. Unless he was talking about my chest, maybe. Idiot, don't say.
You're more beautiful.
I could feel my body burning up inside. Something inside me was heating up.
Tell me that you love me.
His arms wrapped around me, and he whispered into my ear. His fingers loosened a button, and his hand slipped between my legs. The sensation made my mind go blank.
Say you want me.
I can't.
How come?
He looked at me with a sad face, but I had no answer. I didn't even know for myself. We aren't even dating.
Then let's. That no workplace romance will only last a while longer. If we hide it until then, it won't be a problem.
I can't do that.
But you love me, don't you? You won't regret it. I'll make sure you're satisfied.
What do you mean satisfied? Oh. He softly pinched the tip of my breast, forcing a moan from my lips.
Did that feel good?
Don't ask me stupid questions.
So I was right then. Why don't you just relax a little? It won't hurt.
Liar. He gently bit at me all over my body, sending shockwaves of pleasure through me.
Fine. It will hurt, but only at the beginning. You'll get used to it.
That wasn't the real problem here. You said you weren't going to do something like this again.
When I said it, it was a one-sided affair. Now it's different.
He stopped moving his hand and looked into my eyes.
Are you still scared?
The question caught me off guard.
It's fine. We can stop here for now.
His voice was kind again. He embraced me softly like a pillow.
I'm not going to do anything else, so just let me stay like this.
As long as it's nothing else.
Thanks.
One arm held me tight as the other hand gently stroked my hair. I wasn't expecting this. I thought he would be more pushy and demanding. I think he's been pushy and demanding enough already as it is. I didn't expect him to go this far. Why is his route more descriptive than everybody else's? I'm surprised.
Huh? By what?
I thought you would make me do it.
No, I want to, but I want to so bad you have no idea.
What was running through his mind? Then why?
I don't want you to hate me.
Huh? After doing all that to me, he brought up a reason like that?
You're finally coming around to me, so I don't want to do anything to ruin that.
His expression reminded me of a child who just got in trouble.
So until you tell me it's okay, I'll stop myself and only kiss.
You've already gone way past that. You've touched my breasts and stuff. Just saying it was a little embarrassing.
Well, yeah.
He looked deep in thought.
What I mean is, I won't go all the way.
So you plan to go until just before?
It depends.
Look at that face. Hey!
I can't help it, I'm a guy. Besides, you're just too damn cute.
I am not. A nice cute girl wouldn't be accusing her coworker of being a spy. You know, this is the first route so far that we haven't talked about my makeup. So, am I wearing makeup properly, or does Mahiro actually just not care about it? I'm curious.
You are. You're the cutest one in the world to me.
He threw his arms around me and smiled. Idiot. Before I knew it, I fell into a slumber, still wrapped up tightly in his arms. That night, I had a dream that was more like recollecting old memories. It seemed like a pointless dream.
I screwed up again. I'm really bad at this.
It was back during our probationary period, when Mahiro was depressed quite often. We both had been aiming to join the development team, but Mahiro ended up as a designer, and I in sales.
I don't want to be given something to work on. I want to start from scratch.
At least you get to make something. I just have to sell whatever they give me.
Yeah, that's true. Sales, huh? Can't believe you got stuck doing that.
You don't think I'm fit for it?
Hell no. You don't even know how to smile.
Oh. I know I don't have the most charming smile, but I've been working on it.
Good for you. But I'm worthless. I can't even think of one thing I'm useful for here.
You just started. No one expects you to start off as a pro.
But I get depressed every time I get something wrong. Is it even okay for me to work here?
If the company wanted a pro, they would have hired someone with more experience from the get-go. They're investing in us for the value we can bring for the future.
The future, huh?
Look at me. I wanted to get into development, but I'm stuck in sales and I'm not good at it. You can't just give up because you don't get what you want right away. I've already decided I'm going to stick with it for at least 3 years. I won't give up my dream to work on development, but there's still things I can learn from doing sales. Instead of cheering up Mahiro, it felt like I was convincing myself not to give up.
You're right. I think that helped me a little. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm sure it won't be easy, but I'll be cheering for you.
Wait, just now. That was an amazing smile you just did.
What? Really?
Yeah. If you can do that again, you'll have no problems in sales.
Morning already? That was a strange dream. Huh? For a moment, I'd forgotten that I spent the night here with Mahiro.
Dirili, I love you.
Was he talking in his sleep? That's adorable. He looks so cute when he's sleeping, too. I spaced out while looking at his face.
Got you.
He pulled my arm from under me, dragging me inside the blankets.
You get a good morning kiss.
Pulled underneath the covers, he ambushed me with a deep kiss. I quickly ran out of breath. Whew, too much for just waking up. Idiot.
Well, you were here when I woke up, so I just couldn't help myself.
He seemed so happy, despite the fact that we weren't even dating yet.
I'd like to stay like this forever, but we better get ready soon. You go ahead and use the shower first.
Okay, thanks.
What, did you want to go last?
No, I just thought you would say something like we should go in together. Don't give him the idea.
Not a good idea. If we did, I would lose all my self-control.
Do you have such a thing?
I told you I'd wait until you say it's okay.
His smile crossed his entire face. If you say so.
Yeah, trust me.
I don't. He was acting like a gentleman today. He threw a bathrobe across my shoulders.
Don't worry, I won't peek or anything.
Okay. He was being so nice that it was embarrassing for me. We took turns in the shower and both changed into our clothes. I was combing my hair when he spoke to me.
Give that here.
He took the brush from my hand and began to comb my hair for me. He was surprisingly good at it.
Does it feel good when I do it?
Yeah.
Your hair is so pretty. I always have this urge to touch it.
The scene could have fooled someone into thinking we were lovers. Soon after, we headed to work together. Good morning.
Good morning to you too. Weren't you wearing the same outfit yesterday?
I knew they were going to say that. Well, you see. It was the day after Mahiro and I spent the night together. I didn't have time to go home, so I was wearing the same clothes as yesterday. I never expected to be called out on it first thing in the morning by Kentaro. I didn't make it home last night.
Did you stay somewhere?
Yeah, at my friend's place. They were having some trouble, so I went to talk with them. We were talking so much that I missed the last train and had to stay there. It was a terrible lie, even for me.
I see. You're so kind to others, really.
No, anyone would do it.
Hey, Kentaro, can I see you for a minute?
Mr. Saijo arrived, beckoning with his hand to Kentaro.
Yeah, sure. Excuse me.
Bye. He waved to me before following after Mr. Saijo. Phew.
That was some excuse.
Just don't stand there next time, help.
It was fun to watch.
It's no joke. If we were found out, we'd both be kicked off the project at the least.
I see. Well, next time I'll get a change of clothes for you.
There won't be a next time, idiot.
Whatever, let's go work. We need to talk about the presentation before anything else.
Didn't you say you wanted to work separately?
That was because I was jealous. You weren't paying attention to me, so I had to take drastic measures. You know, you don't know what you have until you lose it kind of thing.
You're so simple-minded.
But my strategy worked.
So, was it also a lie that you were going to meet up with somebody? You cheating on me? I thought it would be funny as a joke. Besides, we weren't even dating.
No, never. Absolutely not.
He panicked and denied it completely. I was just joking.
Don't say it with a straight face. You surprised the hell out of me.
I was the one that should have been surprised. So the fact he meant to meet someone had been true after all. I wonder who it was that he was supposed to meet.
Anyway, I said I wanted to work separate, but I didn't mean it. We can't just split up right before the presentation.
That's true. I don't know why I never realized that.
Maybe because you were busy thinking of me so much.
I smell arrogance.
I earned it. I mean, weren't you chasing me through the streets?
I had been doing that for an entirely different reason, though. However, there's no way I could tell him I thought he was a spy, so I stalked him.
Enough of this. Let's get this job done.
The design sheet he laid out on the desk was for a perfume bottle. Oh, that's so cute.
isn't it? Girls love this sort of stuff.
Yeah, but it might be a bit childish.
How about this then? I think it would match the scent you picked out.
For a while, we concentrated all our efforts on generating ideas for the presentation. What if we put it like this? Does that look good? Even at our usual lunch place in the meeting room, we continued working on the presentation.
But we still should add the marketing results as a chart or something.
Yeah, it would be much easier to understand that way.
Then all we need to do is make the printouts and pass them out before our turn.
And we've got papers to explain any probable questions this time. We should be fine.
Today's presentation will be fine. Don't get too worried about it.
He patted my shoulder reassuringly. Then, he looked at me with passionate eyes.
You look so alive when you're working hard.
You think?
Yeah, like you could do anything if you put your mind to it. That confidence is sexy.
He pulled me close and gave me a kiss. Wait, not here! Our tongues intertwined.
Ugh.
A moan left my mouth from the passionate kiss, and before I knew it, he was kissing my neck. Mahiro, no, don't take it off.
But I can't touch it if I don't.
He whispered into my ears and ran his tongue down my neck.
You're so sensitive. Are you sure you want me to stop?
Mahiro held me down in the meeting room, but someone might come in at any moment.
Don't lie. You know you want me to go all the way.
My heart jumped at his seductive words, whispered into my ear. The sensation of his fingers on my body stirred up my passion deep inside me. Every feeling was multiplied, maybe because we stopped halfway the night before. Not here! It took everything I had to resist being drawn in.
So, somewhere else will be okay?
He smiled at me playfully and kissed my cheek.
Then we should do it again tonight.
Ding dong, ding dong. Mahiro sighed and let go of me as soon as the bell signaling the end of break had rung.
Oh well, out of time. We were so close, too.
That was too close for comfort. A moment longer, I might have agreed to do anything he wanted.
First things first, we need to get this presentation out of the way.
Yeah, he sure changed gears quick. I remembered back when he just started, he was much more timid. Now he had confidence and more drive than ever before. He felt more reliable now, like you could count on him to come through. The time came to give our presentation. I explained our concept at the front of the room. We created simple bases on the data shown here. On the left is the sample for women, right for men. After days of research in the reference room and testing all sorts of ideas, we had something good. After pitching our concept, we would get feedback and change a few things. But we had a really good foundation to work off of. They're nice on their own, but can even be mixed together to create a special new aroma. Couples could mix it together and use it on special events like Christmas or Valentine's Day. Buying the set meant one could be kept for personal use and the other given as a gift. It would be easy to advertise too.
I see. It would be like his and her perfumes. It could even be sold in different variations to match people's preferences. Combining them could be difficult. Our problem would be the development time and costs.
Everyone's eyes focused on Mr. Hyoga. Even if the concept was excellent, it was no use to the company if it couldn't be made. If Mr. Hyoga thought it was impossible, we would have to start again from scratch. I didn't want to stop with the idea here, but variations might be too hard for us to implement. We presented our concept, but whether it could be done or not was up to the development lead.
There's just too many factors involved to develop in such a short time frame. We could develop the sample at least, but I can't guarantee the same for variations. It would be just too much work.
He casually laughed.
Fortunately, I know someone who just might be able to help us out. I need you to make as many variations as you can that both men and women like. Out of those, we will choose around 10 to use. You'll have until next week.
Okay.
Isn't this great?
Yeah. We exchanged a few whispers as I sat down in my chair.
We'd not like to talk about the design of the bottles.
Mahiro took my place at the front of the room and started to explain the design. Since the concept was so well received, I thought the rest would be a breeze, but...
It's a wonderful new concept, but having it in such a boring bottle really ruins the excitement. How about something with a little more originality? Then how about something like this?
Kentaro sketches up a design on his notepad. He didn't even work as a designer, but his design was fabulous.
Yeah, something like this will catch the eye for sure. Did we make the wrong team?
Mr. Hyoga muttered to himself.
Since there will be different variations, we should think of using more bottle designs. That would be good. See if Dirili's marketing skills can help you come up with some new designs. Okay.
He returned quietly to his seat with a sullen expression. The meeting adjourned, and us two were the only ones left in the room.
Sorry, I let you down.
Well, at least that seems to put a damper on his libido. No, you didn't. It was just a little mess-up. You can blow them out of the water next time.
I just don't have a good eye for it. Kentaro is much better at it than me.
Don't compare yourself to other people. Just focus on doing your best, okay? How can I cheer him up? You know what? I'll bring you a handmade lunch tomorrow, so cheer up.
Really? That would make me happy. Thanks.
His depressed voice betrayed his words. Oh, thank goodness. My voice was really getting worn down there. So, Chapter 4 will be Shared Feelings. I'll get to reading that tomorrow, though, like I said, I never know when any of this stuff is going to get processed, so, phew, who knows, you might be seeing Chapter 4 soon. Whenever that is, I hope to see you there, or in some of my other videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.